Hello, why were you late?
We left at 8:30 and then we got here, there's a long line and we're gonna leave at 8.
All right, so here's the thing, you can't be late for court. If another judge were sitting here, you know what would happen? You'd be in custody. Or either they'd ask for a drug test today. And I don't think you want a drug test today. So let me tell you something. If you continue on the path that you're on, only one or two things going to end up happening. Either you're going to be in jail or either somebody's going to be identifying your body. So when you leave here, you need to go to a sober support meeting. Do you understand? Okay. And so he keeps using, that's an issue.
Yes, Judge, we had a lengthy without getting into it, with a lengthy conversation about that. I know the court has ordered him into a program. He set up for a Zoom meeting. His mother is here in the courtroom as well. I also suggested sober support meetings, so I think that's at least a step in the right direction. And we talked about inpatient, but he has limited
So
resources.
what's happening with this case?
Judge Knox has been tended to the defense. I believe all discovery.
Well, this was set for jury trial in June. So this is coming back next week for jury trial. So, and if, are you all reaching an agreement today? Because if you're not reaching an agreement today, jury trial is going to be on August 10th and it's going.
We don't have an agreement right now, Judge.
All right, so plea deadline date has expired. The court will not accept any plea bargain agreements without good cause. So this is coming back to trial on August 10th.
Like about a month.
All right. How old are you? Listen, vaping, people think that vaping is healthier than smoking a cigarette. They're both bad for you. I've seen documentaries where people have what's called popcorn lungs. And I was like, what is a popcorn lung? You should look that up. You'll be shocked as to what you find. And I've seen so many documentaries where you have these young people who are vaping because they think it's cool. And they're in the hospital with popcorn lungs and they're trying to get a lung transplant. And suffice it to say, sometimes you're not at the top of the list. So how far did you go in school?
High school diploma, got my diploma.
All right, so what are you doing with that other than vaping and jumping fences at military bases?
Just, I don't know.
Chilling.
You have a job right now?
Yeah, not as of right now, but I'm working my way.
All
to
right.
the job.
Working your way back, like the song. But what are you doing to work your way back? Are you just sitting at your house, vaping?
Fine.
Hmm?
Fine, finding things, if anything, trying to go back to school.
All right, you're trying to go back to school, but what have you been doing to get back to school? Because there are certain steps you need to take. You know, if you don't make the effort, then you're not really trying. You just have plans that never materialize because you really don't have a plan. I will say from a show I watched, you have concepts of plans, but you don't have an actual plan. So you got to start with a plan and follow through. Otherwise, you know what's going to end up happening? You are going to wake up and you're going to be 40 still with your concepts of plans because your attorney will tell you, I will tell you, once you hit 21, the years just start flying by. And that's where you're at, where the years are going to be flying by. Do you live with your parents?
Yeah, just my mom.
Your mom?
My two sisters.
All right. So in this court, I require that people have employment. Okay. Other than this vaping, any other drug use?
No.
Court is going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 35 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's going to be 300 hours of community service restitution. I will waive those hours if you obtain some sort of trade school certification or higher level education. And for that higher level education, that means you're a full-time student. None of this, yeah, I'm full-time because I'm taking 9 hours, but then you withdraw, 6 of those hours. So you're only doing 3. You understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. We'll do a TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. There's a $1,000 fine, and that will be probated. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Oh, add no possession of firearms. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
So let me ask this. How old are your sisters?
7 and 5.
7 and 5. And so it's just your mom, the sisters, and you, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Let me just tell you something. Your sisters are going to seek their boyfriends, their spouses, based upon the males in their life and how they behave. So they're going to base the person they select based upon what you've shown them what's correct. So you need to start doing things better. Your mom, I'm sure, doesn't have time to come pick you up from the jail, doesn't have time for all of this nonsense that you're putting her through. And you're going to look back and regret putting your mom through this nonsense. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
So you better start making better decisions. And I know what I'm saying to you now is going in one ear and out the other, but you may end up finding yourself in the movie, The Imitation of Life. You should watch that movie and maybe you'll appreciate your mom more. You understand? All right, Ms. Castillo, can you come forward, please? Good morning.
Good morning.
So my understanding from probation is that you've completed everything.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the state is opposed.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're going to go on the record in 2018 CR 6683, State versus Genevieve Castillo for the state. And are you Ms. Castillo?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So state, my understanding, you're opposed to early term?
Yes, Your Honor, the nature of the charge, this manslaughter, this defendant accidentally shot a man in the head. He took a trial, was found guilty, and I believe that 10 years of probation is frankly a gift.
All right.
Based on that charge.
All right. Thank you. You may be excused. Are you Officer Wolf?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand for me, please. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand. Can you tell me what is your relationship to this case?
I am the supervising officer for Miss Jenna Castillo.
All right. Have she completed everything that was asked of her and all of her conditions?
Yes, she has.
All right. Do you recommend early termination?
Yes, I do, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Genevieve Castillo.
All right. What have you learned?
I've learned that it was a very young age. This accidental incident occurred. I have 2 small children now, 11 and 5, and my daughter starting school now. I work 2 jobs to provide for them. I completed cosmetology school, and I went into school for business and management, but I put a stop to, well, not a stop, but a hold on it to provide for my children. And I've learned that, don't take life for granted.
Yeah. And I can tell you, I'm the judge that presided over this jury trial.
Yes, ma'am.
So I do remember all of the facts of it. And basically, you are a young child. I say child, but legally an adult.
Yes, ma'am.
The person who died was young,
Yes, ma'am.
a young child, though legally an adult. And both of you all were playing with guns.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so it wasn't something that was done intentionally. So the court will grant your application for early term.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Just check in with probation and they'll give you what you need to have, all right? And thank you, Officer Wolf for
Yes,
coming.
ma'am. Thank you.
And Ms. Abrams, you'll give me whatever I need to sign. Thank you, Officer Wolf. Do you, and thanks for coming in and giving me some insight.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, and you're on your vacation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that tells me the fact that you're coming in on your vacation to say that she's completed everything and that her probation should be terminated tells me a lot about you and it tells me a lot about her. So I really do appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Castillo has, she's really made some positive changes in her life. She knows where she came from and who she is now, and she's ready to continue moving forward and being successful. And I'm just excited as I can be for her. And I know she's just going to continue to do well.
So awesome. It is always great when people are placed on probation, they're rehabilitated and they're ready to go off into the world and live their life. I think it's awesome.
It is. She's a remarkable young woman.
And what are you doing for your vacation to get away from it all other than zooming in here?
Well, I had to come to Dallas and spend some time with family. I'm not actually on vacation, but I had a family situation to resolve. But this was also important.
Well, I'm going to say a prayer that everything goes well for you in Dallas.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day. Okay. Court is calling 2025 CR 006-933 State versus Valerie Marino. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brandon, ready for the state?
Travis Ketton, Your Honor, for Valerie Moreno. We're ready.
And are you Valerie Marino? All right. We're here on a motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Defense is asking for a bond.
Just for correction, Judge, it's, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I apologize. Just for the bond. I heard the first part. I was like, no. So yes, it's just for the bond. Yes, ma'am.
I'm just making the record clear
Yes.
what you're seeking a bond on. All right. So do you all have an agreement to a bond amount?
Judge, the agreed bond amount is $8,000.
If that's correct, Judge, my client has already made arrangements and paid the bail bondsman for that bond. And so when she found out about the warrant, I organized this so she could come in and turn herself in.
What's the criminal history?
The only other charge she has, Judge, is this case or the prior case that she was on probation for, which is a state jail criminal mischief. In that case, she has not, other than this problem, she has not had any problems on probation. She has already paid all of her restitution. So she's obviously an extremely responsible young woman, and we just wanted to take care of this. We do have a question, and like I said, we'd be happy to come back in approximately 2 weeks to deal with the motion to revoke. We just need one more piece of information.
All right. So here's my question, and I need to know this answer in order to set an appropriate bond amount. The new number one, I'm not holding either of you to these facts, but the theft of the property, who is the alleged complainant?
Her ex-boyfriend and the
All right.
father of one of her children.
All right. And the theft of the property, we had already spoke off the record that it's involving a vehicle that may have been purchased by the complainant.
Yes, ma'am.
And then the defendant is alleged to have had the vehicle towed.
That's the alleged facts, Judge. Yes.
All right.
But the complaining witness has recovered the vehicle, the police recovered the vehicle. I'm assuming the complaining witness has recovered the vehicle. And we just have that missing middle part that we will dispute at a soon to be agreed upon date.
All right. The court is going to set the bond at $1,500. And this is going to be recalled in 2 weeks for disposition. Ms. Ferguson, I need a 2-week reset. August 18th. Okay, August 18th. Is there a lot already set on August 18th? All right, August 19th.
Judge, would it be possible, I don't know the court's procedure, would it be possible for her to go to the satellite office? She does have the paper bond
Here's
with
the
her.
thing, you'll need to speak with
Oh,
the
okay.
deputies concerning
Oh.
that. All right, so we'll be back on August 19th.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Judge.
Court is calling 2026 CR 008810 and 2025 CR 008697 State versus Isaiah Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Amanda Hernandez for Mr. Isaiah Gonzalez.
And are you Mr. Gonzalez? All right, probation, there are no applications. State in each cause, I'm sorry, defense in each cause number, have you received all discovery and reviewed it with your client?
I have, Judge.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. And each cause number, Mr. Gonzalez, have you reviewed the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each cause number, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? I'm sorry, and in each cause number? Mr. Gonzalez, in each cause number, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
And the cause number ending in 94, you're charged with assault family household with a previous conviction. And the cause number ending in 10, you're charged with evading arrest, detention with a vehicle. Both of those are third-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter these pleas?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each cause number, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to your plea bargain agreement, the cases will run concurrently. They also will run concurrently with Colorado County cause number 24-088, Kendall County cause number 25-535CR, 25-536CR, 25-704CR. And in the cause number ending in 10, there's a $700 fine. That fine is not to be probated, correct?
On the Daisy, yes.
Is he going to, there are no applications though, correct? So in the cause number ending in 10, the parties have agreed to a $0 fine. Is that correct? And in the cause number ending in 94, there's a $1,500 fine. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. And there's to be no contact. Just one moment. There's to be no contact with the complainant. State on this case number,
That is correct, Your Honor. The defendant and I are both aware of who the John Doe is, but I believe you don't want me to state his name on the record. Is that correct? Yes.
All right. And there's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition, and you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea in both of these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense and state, is that the plea?
Yes, sir. Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then in each cause number, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states exhibit 1 and all attachments under both clauses.
No objections.
All right. And in state, in the family violence case, have you spoken with the complainant?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. State, you may be excused. In each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. And cause number 2026 CR 008810. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing in that cause number?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your clients?
Only, Your Honor, that there were some mental health concerns addressed with the state prior to this plea, and I will kind of leave it as vague as that unless Your Honor would like to hear more.
Thank you. All right. In that cause number, the court is finding you guilty. Court will sentence you to 5 years in prison. Give you credit for any time served. Court will recommend the therapeutic community for mental health. There's a $0 fine. This will run concurrent with 2026 CR 008394. Colorado County case 24-088. Kendall County cases 2025-535 CR, 2025-536 CR. Twenty 2025-704 CR. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. In that cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Mr. Gonzalez, you're under oath. The person who's listed as John Doe in the indictment is the same John Doe that's listed in the stipulations?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then in cause number. Sorry, that goes there. All right, then in cause number 2026 CR 008934.
It's 8394, Your Honor. Back to you.
Oh, I didn't say 8394. I'm sorry. So in cause number 2026 CR 008394, court will find you guilty. Court will sentence you to 5 years in prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. There's to be no residing in households with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. This will run concurrent with the following cause numbers: 2026 CR 008810, Colorado County cause number 24-088, Kendall County cause numbers 25-535 CR, 25-536 CR, and 25-704 CR. Court will recommend the therapeutic community for mental health. All right, and that cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
That's right.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to the attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
With regards to the therapeutic community, I do not have the legal authority to order them to place you in the program. So if you want to be in the program, you are going to have to request it as well, but they'll see on the judgment where I place that, okay?